isn't it, Miranda, to let out what you're feeling. Absolutely. What else? What are some other ways of action, Marina? Running, absolutely. Yes. Yes, riding your bike. What are other ways? Yes, thank you. What's your name? Stephanie. Stephanie adds being educated is a way to take action. Volunteer, you can volunteer for senior citizens, you can volunteer for those who are in need, right? Giving of yourself, whether it's an afternoon or an hour, or what you're going to be, what's going to be woven in today is a lot of service projects. And by giving, you take action. Unfortunately, by the time I was a teenager, I was struggling with serious eating disorders and depression. So by the time I was in college, I looked out at the world and I didn't see the kind of world that I wanted to be a part of. I looked out and I thought, well, this is it. If this is what it means to be a girl in the world, and I have to worry about my hair, and I have to hate my body, and I have to worry about what this guy likes, and what she's going to tell my secrets, and my friends all turn their backs on me, I just thought, Chandler, I don't want to do this. And instead of giving up, which I wanted to do, to be honest with you, but instead of giving up, I went to go get help, and I sat in a room with other girls my age, and I saw the same potential that I've heard from Miranda and Marina and yourself, and I thought, oh no, it is not time to give up yet. Right? It is time to get out there and tell my story and get other girls and women to tell their stories. And quite honestly, I moved to Los Angeles to work within the media so that I could help tell better stories about girls. And that's my passion, and I'll hopefully get to do it forever and ever and ever.
I'm here with Jess. This is Berna for Proud TV. Jess has been one of the main speakers and main events for today's Teen Summit. Teen Town Hall.
I know,
Allykatzz Tween
all the time. It's a tongue twister. It's a tween town hall for Allykatzz.
Allykatzz Tween Town Hall.
Say that 3 times fast.
Allykatzz Tween Town Hall. I get tired. But you've been such an inspiration for the girls today. And I mean, you've been an inspiration your entire life. So please give us a little bit of a background about your involvement with Allykatzz.
Oh, the pressure. Okay, no. My involvement with Allykatzz happened about a year or so ago when I was invited to host the first ever Tween Summit in Washington, D.C., which was awesome, and which is where I first learned about Hang Proud and became a huge fan, like your #1 sort of stalkery fan.
That's okay. We like that.
It's just like, it's healthy stalking.
It is.
And so I was asked to host and moderate, and I love doing it because I love working with girls. And mostly I love to hear what girls have to say. I don't think we get to listen enough to the ideas that girls have for the world. So, I look at myself as a conduit today. I'm just here to kind of keep things moving, get the conversation started, make sure everyone's really excited, and then get out of the way and watch the brilliance happen.
Awesome. And you spoke about it a little bit today while you were talking with the girls, but where did it start, this desire to bring the stories out of other teens?
Like all people who have a passion, I started feeling it in my own life as a teen with low self-esteem and eating disorders and depression, and looking out at the world and thinking, I don't want to be a part of a world that doesn't respect women and value girls, and I didn't know where my place was going to be in this world. And then as I got better from those issues and those illnesses and I got help, then a new passion was born inside of me to want to keep talking about those things and make sure that there wasn't another girl out there who felt the way I did as a girl.
We do a video advice column on Hang Proud, and I get a lot of questions from girls that say things like, I don't understand why the media has so much emphasis on body image, and the girls in magazines are so skinny, and I get really confused about that. So what's your words for those girls?
Well, I write for 17 magazine. I write a column called Body Peace, which I hope you guys read, because it is about just doing that. It's about, in a world, I'm in the middle of a fashion magazine and I'm writing a column about how to have healthy self-image. And I think it's about a balance. I think we have to teach girls that the media, unfortunately, for a very long time is going to keep those images the same way because they make money off of it.
Yes.
And anybody who makes money off of something is very hard pressed to change that. Unless, as girls, we can show them with our dollars that we're not going to buy those things anymore, and in fact, give our money to another place, a cause, a magazine that does do those things. We have to vote with our dollar. So I think that, I know that girls are confused about body image and that they look at all these images out there and feel overwhelmed. And what I want to say to them is start small and start with you. You can't change that whole world, and you can't be like every celebrity out there. So be the best version of you and focus on health. Health above beauty, I think, because beauty comes with health. But when you're healthy, mind, body, and spirit, you've got it.
I know there are going to be a lot of girls, actually get some questions from girls who are going through eating disorders as well, and they don't know how to deal with it, they don't know how to talk about it. So what's your advice to them?
Okay, so my big advice for anybody who's struggling with an eating disorder or knows somebody who is struggling, because a lot of times friends have friends and they feel really helpless. Number one, eating disorders are diseases. They're not about a girl getting attention. They're not about wanting to just look skinny or pretty. They're real and they're serious. So don't mess around. Get help. Talk to an adult. I know it's scary. I know you may not trust all the adults in your life, but talk to somebody who has resources, a doctor, a nutritionist, a counselor, because you don't want to mess around with something like this. I've known too many girls who've lost their lives because of eating disorders. So I want you to know it's serious, and I want you to know that help is available, that really help and recovery is available. You can recover from this. You can go on to live a life where you're not obsessed about your body, food, fat, or weight. So you have to get help first, but that help is available, and that's the most important thing to know. They're not alone.
Absolutely, and that's something that we definitely try to promote with Hang Proud and with the Tween Town Hall. What makes you a proud girl or proud woman today?
Oh, can I be a girl today?
Oh, proud girl, of course.
Okay,
we're all
good.
proud
Okay,
girls
good.
today.
Okay. So I'm a proud girl because I have lived through some tough stuff, and I'm out here talking about it. I have a young girl in my life, so I am dating someone. My boyfriend has a daughter, and I don't ever differentiate. I mean, she has a wonderful mother, but she's mine in my heart. She's an 8-year-old girl in my life who I love and I adore, and she's special. And actually, I'll tell you a little secret. We call each other Ethel and Myrtle.
Wow.
So because we kind of like to cuddle on the couch under covers like old ladies. we like to cuddle up. But what's so cute about it is that we were talking the other day about when I become her stepmom. I hate that word, and so we're like, what word should we come up with? And she said, I know, I'll just call you my Myrtle. So this is what I love about this, is that I think the labels where we define our families, I try to make those a little blurry sometimes, because I think our friends can be our family, and I think family is really important, but I think it's who you love and how you treat them. So she's near and dear to my heart, and she's 8, and she's going through all the requisite issues that we're talking about at Tween Town Hall, and I just look at her and I look at the girls here today and I get hopeful, because she's a proud girl. She's definitely a proud girl, and she's the future, and so I want to give her everything I can.
Awesome. What about her makes you proud?
1,010,000 things, but I am most proud about my Ethel because she's honest, and she's honest and good in her heart, and she wants to do the right thing, and she wants to tell the truth, and I value that about her.
Yeah, I mean, that's could be really unique, especially in a city where it's all about image, it's all about Hollywood, being famous, not always about the truth. So that's something you want to perpetuate in your girl.
And you know what else? She's silly. I love that. I'm proud of her because she's silly, and at this point anyway, at this age, she's not afraid to be silly. And so we do crazy dances. I mean, yesterday we rolled down the windows in my car and we just sang out loud at the top of our lungs, and people were driving by and looking at us crazy, and I love that, and she loved that. So I'm proud of her for being goofy.
Absolutely. And do you think you're a proud woman, do you think you'll always be a proud girl at heart, though?
Absolutely. Well, I'm a proud girl at heart, and doing this work keeps me young, so I always feel like I'm a girl. But you know what? I am a proud woman because I am taking care of myself in a way that I didn't know how to as a girl. So, I'm learning and growing, and I'm a proud woman because I have proud girls in my life.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jess.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for interviewing with us. It's Jess with Proud TV.